Oh, here we go. You have won. Your victory has enabled humankind to evacuate Earth and escape the nightmare. Now, you are the only human left on the face of the planet. Or, wait, on the face of the planet, capital mutations. Okay. Carnivorous aliens and evil spirits are your only neighbors. You sit back and wait for death, content that you have saved your species. Oh my gosh, sorry about the burps. But then, Earth Control beams down a message from space. Sensors have located the source of the alien invasion. If you go there, you may be able to block their entry. The alien base is in the heart of your own home city, not far from the starport. Slowly and painfully, you get up and return to the fray. I read that a lot better than I read the first one, I think. Just minus burps. Oh, wow. Hey, I didn't tell you to shoot, asshole. That's pretty, kind of. I mean, until you realize it's literally just the same image. Oh, look how nauseating that looks. That's a good attempt, though. I like it. It's much better than some of the other things. Yeah, I guess this game's done a lot differently than Doom 1. I don't really mind it. Alright, but yeah, no, I was trying to get into that, and I mentioned it briefly, like, this is gonna sound so stupid, but sometimes when games, like, continue on in a series, like, they add more and more shit, and sometimes, to me, that can feel overwhelming, because, like, I don't want to have to sit down and learn a fucking boatload of new mechanics and shit, which is kind of why I want them to not be super, super different, if that makes any sort of sense. So, like, I don't want to play Doom and it be not at all like this, you know? Like, I like the whole running around, shooting shit, collecting keys. That's fine, that's fun to me. You can introduce new maps, new weapons, and then, like, a small amount of new bullshit. But don't, like, go in and be like, yeah, here's fucking an entirely different game. That's the kind of stuff that bothers me a little bit, and I know that sounds probably really stupid, but... Oh, it's little Nicky's dad. But yeah, no, that's just a thing that kind of gets me sometimes. Like, it intimidates me, because I'm like, oh, there's so much stuff I gotta relearn and learn new, and... Why are you here, little blob guy? Boo-ah, boo-ah. That's what he said. Do I still have the... I don't! I lost my chainsaw. I wonder why. Legitimately, I wonder why. Not sarcastically. What about you? I just wanted to make sure I read that correctly. That's also blue. I didn't think those were supposed to be obvious doors. I thought it was just like, hey, here's a hidden part of the wall that you just magically guessed was correct. Not literally, this is the only fucking door. Meaning, our hometown is full with goddamn Satan doors. What are all those spider doors? What is the meaning of this? I mean, we got the blue key. That's pretty cool. Oh, well, that's a... Huh. Okay. That happened. Get out of here. Man, look at those bricks. That's some solid bricks. Secret unlocked. The secret was getting out of where I just was. We can make that. See how that's a switch that does something? And it resembles a switch that does something? That's what I was expecting in that one area before when I had the choice of the switch and the teleporting, I chose the switch because I was like, yeah, that'll do something. Not, hey, this is the end of the level kind of shit, you know? I got more suit. Is that just supposed to lead me to that? Because I already grabbed that. Alright, whatever. This is a pretty alright tune. I need to look up some Doom 2 remixes. I think I already said that. Ow, ow, ow. Don't do that. See, like, in comparison to Doom 1, I think this is a good game. Well, minus the difficulty. I'm not a fan of that. But it is basically just more of the same. Like, I guess a better example would be like in the case of new Zelda games or new Mario games, where it's like, it's the same basic formula, but they don't overwhelm you with like, hey, here's a dozen and one new features. That's the kind of stuff that gets me. Sometimes I just, like, I understand they try and make each game different so they can stand on their own and all that, but like, sometimes I worry about them straying away from what made them popular, because like, there's this thing that divided fans. It was over Linkin Park. I used to be into them, and then they stopped sounding like what I fell for, so I stopped liking them. And a lot of people were like, their true fans will support them no matter what. I'm like, well, I support their sound, and their sound isn't what I support anymore. I'm not their fucking best friend. I don't care. And that's kind of how I feel about video games too. It's like, if I play the game, I like the game for what it is. So if you try and go something super, super different, like, there is a possibility that I may not like the result that's given to me because I fell for this game, you know? Like, that may sound weird, but that's the point I'm trying to get across, is just don't stray too far away. I mean, I was here at one point. Hold on, what is that? Backpack? Full of ammo. I mean, they did change things up a bit, mostly because they stopped being the whole shareware thing, so they had to do things differently. Alright, let's try not going down this way. Because this looks... that's red? Excuse me? No, it just has an open period. Don't go down there. Grab that health. And honestly, because I know I made a comment, I'm like, oh wow, that's such a lot of levels, and it's like, it can seem like that, but that's also because I'm thinking about a bunch of levels that take 10 to 15 minutes, seeming like a lot. Like, let's compare for a second. GoldenEye 64 has 18 levels total plus 2 bonus levels. World's Not Enough has like, I think, 13. Nightfire has like 11. Oh, nice placement. Mario Brothers 8 times 4, 32 levels. So it's more the number that just, it sounds a little bit more intimidating. Oh, I don't want to be back in here. It's what sounds intimidating. But, I mean, it's not necessarily that 51 levels is a bad thing. It just depends on how long those levels are and how good those levels are. Because if we're looking at 50 levels at 10 minutes apiece, what's 50 times... that's a complicated math formula right there. Alright, so that would be 6. That would be about a 9-hour game right there. Granted, I like my games around 9 to 10 hours. To me, that's a good length game. But sometimes I also like games that are shorter too. That's right back. Fuck me! I am so lost. I don't think I've been in here, have I? Oh, we got Bruce Lee mode again. That did something. Not entirely sure what good. I mean, I guess secret unlocked is good. Oh, I have 176 health, not just 76. Well, shit, but I'm still lost, and I still need the fucking red key in order to progress, and I don't know where it is. That didn't help me, this game. Holy moly. Alright, well, I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be done, but that's the way I did it. Alright, let's do this dance, boys. Come on, get out of here. There's a lot of you. It doesn't need to be. I made it over here. Yeah, because that was only accessible from one side. You don't need the ammo? But that still didn't do much for me though, because I'm not seeing a red key. Yeah, that didn't do me any good. It just got me to kill some guys. That's literally it. Fuck. Right here. But see, that looks like it would need the red key to open. That's really strange. Alright, yeah, I cheated again because I couldn't figure it out. Because I was looking for the red key, but once I saw homie grab the yellow key, I was like, okay, that's weird, but whatever. I give it an honest try for a while, but after wandering around for enough time, I figure it's not worth wasting the footage, and I just... yeah, I can say I tried, that's about all I can say. We got the yellow key, we're moving on, that's all I needed. Just to push in the right direction. Get rid of this guy quick enough? The answer is no. Hello? Alright. Ow. Alright, we got rid of him. These guys are going everywhere. How are you guys going everywhere? Just hold still so I can kill you. You're a floating head, just float away. Come on, get up. Up! Damn you. I don't understand why it doesn't rocket the way I want it to rocket. Alright, but that's everything? Everyone? Alright, so let's see what we can pick up from this area. I see a switch. I don't know if that did. There's another one. Get down. Let me ride that up, actually, make sure that's not going anywhere of importance. I'm mostly just trying to collect leftovers. It doesn't look like it. Nothing there. I see another switch. Another switch. Maybe there's just a bunch of switches here. I gotta hit them all. It's like Pokemon, but if Pokemon were switches and there was only a few of them. I'm not seeing one in there. Or there. Did I hit enough of the switches? Yes. As a matter of fact, there's the exit. So what about the red key then? Wasn't there not a red key? Wasn't there another yellow door? I'm just gonna take it, I guess. I feel like I'm missing stuff, but I didn't know where else to look. I mean, I guess if I got 100% of the secrets, he's really complaining, right?